Welcome aboard. This is Q112 to Rockaway Boulevard Station. Next stop, Parsons Boulevard and 89th Avenue. Transfer available to Q4, Q4 Limited, Q5, Q5 Limited, Q110, Q111, Q113 Limited, Q114 and Q114 Limited. This stop is Parsons Boulevard and 89th Avenue. Next stop, Jamaica Avenue and 160th Street. Transfer available to Q54 and Q56. This stop is Jamaica Avenue and 160th Street. Next stop, Guy R. Brewer Boulevard and Archer Avenue. Transfer available to Q110, Q111, Q113 Limited and Q114 Limited. This stop is Guy R. Brewer Boulevard and Archer Avenue. Next stop, Guy R. Brewer Boulevard and Liberty Avenue. This stop is Guy R. Brewer Boulevard and Liberty Avenue. Next stop, Tuskegee Airman Way and Guy R. Brewer Boulevard. Transfer available to Q111, Q113, Q113 Limited, Q114 and Q114 Limited. This stop is Tuskegee Airman Way and Guy R. Brewer Boulevard. Next stop, Tuskegee Airman Way and 159th Street. This stop is Tuskegee Airman Way and 159th Street. Next stop, Tuskegee Airman Way and 156th Street. This stop is Tuskegee Airman Way and 156th Street. Next stop, Tuskegee Airman Way and 154th Street. This stop is Tuskegee Airman Way and 154th Street. Next stop, Tuskegee Airman Way and 150th Street. This stop is Tuskegee Airman Way and 150th Street. Next stop, Tuskegee Airman Way and Sutphin Boulevard. This stop is Tuskegee Airman Way and Sutphin Boulevard. Next stop, Waltham Street and 106th Avenue. This stop is Waltham Street and 106th Avenue. Next stop, Waltham Street and Liberty Avenue. This stop is Waltham Street and Liberty Avenue. Next stop, Liberty Avenue and Allendale Street. This stop is Liberty Avenue and Allendale Street. Next stop, Liberty Avenue and Remington Street. This stop is Liberty Avenue and Remington Street. Next stop, Liberty Avenue and 134th Street. This stop is Liberty Avenue and 134th Street. Next stop, Liberty Avenue and 132nd Street. This stop is Liberty Avenue and 132nd Street. Next stop, Liberty Avenue and 127th Street. This stop is Liberty Avenue and 127th Street. Next stop, Liberty Avenue and 125th Street. This stop is Liberty Avenue and 125th Street. Next stop, Liberty Avenue and 124th Street. This stop is Liberty Avenue and 124th Street. Next stop, Liberty Avenue and 121st Street. This stop is Liberty Avenue and 121st Street. Next stop, Liberty Avenue and Lefferts Boulevard. Transfer available to the A train, Q10 and Q10 Limited. This stop is Liberty Avenue and Lefferts Boulevard. Next stop, Liberty Avenue and 117th Street. This stop is Liberty Avenue and 117th Street. Next stop, Liberty Avenue and 115th Street. This stop is Liberty Avenue and 115th Street. Next stop, Liberty Avenue and 113th Street. This stop is Liberty Avenue and 113th Street. Next stop, Liberty Avenue and 111th Street. Transfer available to the A train. This stop is Liberty Avenue and 111th Street. Next stop, Liberty Avenue and 109th Street. This stop is Liberty Avenue and 109th Street. Next stop, Liberty Avenue and 107th Street. This stop is Liberty Avenue and 107th Street. Next stop, Liberty Avenue and 105th Street. Transfer available to the A train. This stop is Liberty Avenue and 105th Street. Next stop, Liberty Avenue and 103rd Street. This stop is Liberty Avenue and 103rd Street. Next stop, Liberty Avenue and 101st Street. Transfer available to Q8. This stop is Liberty Avenue and 101st Street. Next and last stop, Rockaway Boulevard and Liberty Avenue. Transfer available to the A and S trains, Q52 SBS and Q53 SBS. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and Liberty Avenue. This is Q112 to Rockaway Boulevard Station. This is Q112 to Jamaica 89th Avenue. Please exit through the rear door.